Man, you know I heard that Shaft is one bad mother.
Nope. Not doing it. It's cliche. It's played out. It's repetitive. It's boring. I am not doing it.
Just talking about Shaft.
No, we're not. Hey guys, it's Daria. And I'm here with Menace that is spotted and hairy.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Just because I told you had to say my full name like a pimp named Slickback, you got to be mad at me like that?
Yeah.
Throw the hairy up in there?
Yeah.
All right. You know what? No, I'm taking your catchphrase. Hit my music.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby.
Let me get mine.
Damn, you back here having a knife fight?
Oh, hell no, I shot him.
You damn right.
What's up?
So there's a story about why we saw Shaft tonight instead of the movie that we wanted to see, Child's Play. Here it starts with a storm, then a blackout, then a house full of people because of said storm and blackout. And if y'all know how it is in the South, the heat index was like at 105 last night. That ain't cool when you ain't got no AC. So we had people over here. We had to handle them. Then by the time that we were able to get out and head out to the one theater within a 30-mile radius that is playing Child's Play, everybody up in that bitch to watch Toy Story 4. You could not get to the front door.
Yeah, they were actually lined out in the street.
So we had to go to our fallback theatre, and they don't play Child's Play. I don't know why. Maybe they don't like demonic dolls, but y'all played Toy Story 4 with them creepy-ass ventriloquist dummies.
Yeah, or yeah.
Sons of bitches.
Well, I'm going to be honest. I am somewhat less offended now that they didn't play Child's Play, because usually they don't play. Say it, D.
Okay. So I disagree with that. I disagree with that partly.
I don't.
They will play black movies.
No, they won't.
They just don't want to play black movies that'll shake the establishment a little bit.
They don't play.
Like they'll play Medea. They'll play the hell out of something.
Is that a black movie?
I mean, I don't know what else you would call it.
I don't know.
We're gonna move on.
Yeah, we're gonna move on from.
We're gonna move on. We got ourselves some Shaft.
Yeah.
Almost 20 years since the last Samuel L. Jackson run performance in 2000.
Was it 2000?
Like 2000, 2001.
Okay.
Right around there. And damn near 20 years. And it kind of sort of shows.
Yeah, it does.
Just a little bit. Like this movie should have been made like 10 years ago, in my opinion. It wasn't bad.
It had a lot of missed opportunities.
There's a lot of missed opportunities in this. But yeah, we got Shaft. Samuel L. Jackson coming back, and this time he's got his son J.J. Shaft Jr., played by Jesse T. Usher.
Is that Usher's son? I'm being special.
You're being incredibly special. First of all, Usher's about my age, if not just slightly older.
He can still have a child that old.
I am not having no 20-year-old child. Okay. All right?
I'm just saying.
That ain't happening.
I'm just saying. But okay.
I'm just saying.
Whatever.
Being very special. But Jesse T. Usher picks up the reins as being the new little baby Shaft. Except he is nothing like his daddy. He is swagless. Incredibly swagless. Talk about shopping at the Baby Gap. Swagless.
There is nothing swagless about shopping at Baby Gap. I was offended at that scene. I shop at Baby Gap. There's nothing swagless.
It shows, and you are incredibly swagless.
I just rudely disrespectful.
Incredibly swagless.
It's not. Baby Gap has swag. It has swag. Okay?
Comment down below if Baby Gap
No,
has
Baby
swag.
Gap has swag! Damn it. Back to the movie.
You really go clip that mic right there.
Yes.
Shit.
Back to the movie.
Back to the movie. Anyway, little baby Shaft, his friend, dies mysteriously, and he needs to investigate it. And he enlists the help of his daddy, Papa Shaft, Samuel L. Jackson, and that's our story. That's the basis of the story without getting too deep into it. And I will say this: the comedy is well put together. I laughed pretty much throughout this whole entire movie.
Yeah.
Though some jokes didn't land. And this is why I say like it should have been made like about a decade ago, because a lot of the jokes that like incredibly freaking outdated. Like it would be more at home in a sitcom that took place in like 2009, where it's like laugh tracks and everything, because like now, and this is not like a commentary on quote unquote PC culture or anything like that, but it's just like those jokes have been done so often that A, they've lost their punch, and B, they punch down a little bit too much in certain instances, and it's just like, thought we left that shit behind. Yeah. Thought we kind of left that shit behind. It's not enough to completely detract from the film, and I'm not saying it does, but like you notice that that's a symptom of how this movie is kind of dated in its writing and its delivery. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, you have Shaft, who gets to play Big Daddy Shaft to his little son, and they have some decent chemistry. Yeah, they do have some chemistry.
I mean, the people that they had playing the roles, everybody did a good job. Of course, Regina Hall was just so fun.
Oh God, I love her. I'm in love with her.
If you want to be quite honest, she was the best part of the movie. Sorry, her and JJ. They were
I was about to say because like Regina Hall was like, whenever she was on, she was killing. She didn't even have that much screen time.
Right. But I noticed. Just wanted
but like I wanted to see more of her. And then he had a young little JJ.
Yeah. Playing him Shaft and Jr. Samuel L. Jackson they had a good
I'm not gonna lie, I kinda liked him better but alone. Cause like okay, so the movie starts. I'm gonna get into the actual beginning, but like when little baby Shaft is actually by himself, it starts incredibly slow. Like incredibly slow. Like it's hard to get into, but like the very second that he gets his first comedic line, it hits. Yeah, and it hits in a way that is like, I want to see more of this, and you do get a lot of him. Yeah, because it takes a while before Sam Jackson's Shaft to show up. Yeah, and JJ is carrying the movie throughout this time
until you get to that point.
Yeah, and it goes like, it goes from slow to, okay, this dude's funny. Yeah, this dude's hilarious. Yeah, I don't even really care if Sam shows up.
You know,
I kind of didn't care.
I have to agree. Because he was that entertaining on screen that I was just fine with him. Yeah. I was. It's nothing to Samuel L. Jackson. It's nothing to his acting. It was just, this kid was fresh. This kid was new. He brought a new spin to the new Shaft, or the new era of Shaft.
Like, I kind of...
Maybe compared to the older adults and what they remember of Shaft. Yeah. It kind of was like our Shaft, if you want to say.
The millennial Shaft? Yeah. I mean, honestly, like, if the story was just slightly different, if it was less, I can't wait to get into it because I don't want to end up accidentally spoiling anything right now if you haven't already seen it. I know we're like almost about a week late, and we're giving y'all some time though to see it. But if the story was just a little bit different, if it was like more JJ trying to learn how to take up the mantle of Shaft instead of what we actually got,
I would have been more interesting.
That a little bit more than what we actually got. Yeah, the story isn't bad. No, it's just not. We've seen it before. Yeah, we've seen it before, and it's like when you have the gulf of time between sequels or reimaginings, whatever you want to call it, it really, like, you got to give me a reason for you to make this. And when basically it's just like your rudimentary, plot that we got. Again, it wasn't bad. It just wasn't memorable.
No, it wasn't.
Because really, it's just like, I really can't remember anything massive about the plot that like, you know, shook me in a way that made me go like, "Ooh, wow, I can't believe this happened." It's like, no, you get the beats pretty easily. It's like this happened, and this happened. And maybe this is like, you know, maintaining the almost blaxploitation homage to the original, but again, 20 years.
Yeah.
20 years.
Yeah.
You know, you can still give me something.
Yeah.
Just a little bit more than what I got. Of course, they brought back Richard Roundtree, and I do love the little things, the little touches that they did to remind you that, this is still technically
Shaft,
sequel to Shaft.
Yeah.
This is still technically a sequel to Shaft because, and then I'm going to get into the intro. The beginning is a mess. The beginning credits are a freaking mess. Because I wanted to like them. Because they played all the good music. And I'm like, oh man, I like it. But like, they're trying to tell the story through flashbacks. And I would have loved it more if they just kept it to the flashbacks instead of like the weird, disjointed.
Trying to show you that they were going from what period they were going into. Yeah.
Like other filmmakers probably could have done it way better without making, because it felt disorienting in a way.
It actually was a little annoying.
Yeah. Because, like, whenever we got to scenes of, like, him growing up without Shaft, without Shaft around, like, I wanted to delve into that. I wanted to delve into what the actual relationship was.
Right,
Because, like, all we got was just like, okay, he gets a present. Oh, it's something inappropriate. Hey, he gets another present. It's something inappropriate.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, he gets another present.
That was the gag for the whole beginning, and it just kind of got, like...
It was like, okay, I actually want to explore... like how she is, you know, when she brings up Shaft. Like, does she bring him up? Like, how do they handle that situation? But instead it's just like, all Shaft is just a present. And like, I get that's what they're trying to establish, but like, there's still more to the story. We have a woman who just took her kid away from the lifestyle that Shaft was leaving.
Yeah.
I want to focus on that.
Yeah.
I don't want to just focus on the fact that Shaft just hasn't grown up in 20 years and is still sending condoms and like strippergrams and shit.
Yeah.
You know, for presents. Like that after a while, just fun. Like it's not fun. I want to get to the movie.
Yeah.
And it sets a bad tone.
It does.
But again, there's a few troubling jokes here and there, and this movie was fun because of the actors that played it, not because of the material. Yeah. It was not because of the material. The material was just
like I said, the people, when they were on screen, everybody was set in their place. Everybody had the comedic timing. Everybody was enjoyable.
Yeah, everybody stole whatever scene they were in. But again, that's more a testament to their talent than it was to the actual movie.
Or the story.
And the material. You got anything else to say?
No. I'm afraid if I say anything more to be spoiler, so no, I can go ahead and give my score.
Okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and give me your score, Daria.
I will give this a solid 3.
You'll give it a solid 3?
Yeah.
So, I was talking to you as we were leaving.
Yeah.
And I was set on a 3.
You changed your score, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I was set on a 3.
Of course you were.
I talked myself down to a 2 the more I thought about it.
Of course
because,
you
like,
did.
I can't remember any... Okay, so I told you about how disjointed that intro was, right?
Yes.
There's an ending fight scene that has, like, this hard driving music, but it's so freaking, like, shaky and unfocused that it actually put me to sleep.
Yeah.
For I was dozing off while guns were whizzing past my head. That should not happen.
No, it shouldn't.
It should not. I was struggling to pay attention. And matter of fact, I only woke up when like it focused on like one person at a freaking time.
Yeah.
Like the very second that it started dropping to that low funky beat, and like it was focusing on individual shafts.
Yeah.
I can't believe I had to say individual shafts.
Yeah, you
but
said
yeah, until it like once it focused on like individual people and where they were in the fight scene and why I should care about who they're up against, I was able to pay attention and care.
Yeah.
But before then, it's just like hard music hits, gunshots flying everywhere, and I'm just like,
yeah,
trying to stay awake. So you know what? I talked myself down from a 3. I'm giving this a 2. As I said, the story is not spectacular. It's not memorable. It's really just like by the numbers.
It's basically a cliche
It is in and of itself kind of a cliche in terms of the story, but this movie is driven by everybody else just being, so freaking entertaining.
Yeah.
Otherwise, like, this would be just, a straight up zero. Because I couldn't see, like, if it was anybody else but the people that we had on screen, if they were not as charismatic, this would be boring as shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why is this not, a direct to TV movie? Why is this not like, a knockoff Son of Shaft? This is what that would be if not for the people that were playing their roles. However, I will say this. For his age, like if ever I get up to his age, and I'm saying if ever I get up to his age, I want to have the body. I mean, I want to have a much more
toned,
stacked and toned. But I'm just saying, like if I end up like having the body of Sam Jackson, I think I'm okay. I think I'm doing okay.
Yeah.
I think if I'm that active, I think I'm all right.
Yeah.
I think I'm all right.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'll be looking like Kingpin from Spider-Verse, just like huge and white and bald.
Okay, we're gonna end it there.
What? You don't like my Kingpin?
No, I don't. No. Kaiju out.
Me.